Hi guys, how are you today? I'm doing fine. I'm going to respond to 5 questions for today. I picked 5 random questions, and first two are from Aiko. So let's get started. First question is: have you ever tried out your target languages in your actual life? Yes, I am trying every single day. You know that English is for me the most important language among these 3 languages I'm practicing this month. So I'm trying to use it as often as possible because then I can see that it's I have a better flow. I speak faster, so I can see the difference when I don't speak. It's more rusty, the language, so it's really beneficial to practice on a daily basis. No matter how much time you spend, but this consistency is the key, which I'm still trying to ingrain in my brain uh, because when I don't practice, I can feel it like it's more difficult to express my thoughts, etc. So English, yes, I do use now on a daily basis in small doses. I practice with my language partners. I use English at work and also at university. Um, my 2 languages are which I'm doing in this challenge, which I'm practicing in this challenge, are German and Spanish. I wish I knew French. Um, Spanish I use less. The same applies for German, but I found 2 language partners for German, but we don't practice on a daily basis. It's more or less on bi-weekly basis. And as for Spanish, I don't have any regular person I speak and practice. I think I need to find someone who would be willing to talk to me on a weekly basis. For me, that would be just okay and doable. Okay, so that's it for this first question, and I'm going to move to another one. Which of the following skills do you think is your strength? Reading, writing, listening, speaking. Okay, so I think I would say the easiest for me is listening, of course, and reading, because these 2 activities I enjoy the most because I don't have to force myself to do that. When it comes to speaking and writing, it's harder for me. But if I compare speaking and writing, the easiest would be speaking, because I don't write that much, and I think this is my weakest fragment of my whole language learning. I used to write down what happened throughout the day. I had a mini journal on Notion. It is a really nice platform for productivity and organization. So I annotated something what happened throughout the day, and I think it was really good. I don't know why I stopped doing this, but I think this is a good idea to get back to it, because I can see benefits of writing. So, okay, thank you for this, because now it made me think to get back to this activity, actually, just to write down few paragraphs or few sentences. And okay, Uh, the following question is from Ain. Have you ever kept a diary? If so, what sort of entries did you write in it? Yes, when I was in my primary school, I had really nice pink diary, and I did it on a daily basis. I um I I wrote down what happened during the day, what I experienced, how was my school, what I did with my friend, and I still have this diary somewhere. Yeah. Do you like reading blogs? Have you ever written on yourself? This is on my bucket list. One day to have my own blog and to write about my small achievements in my target languages, or to write about my daily routine. That would be really cool. I'm not a big blog reader. I prefer books, but what I really like and what I really save for myself are some pages of I'm interested in, like blogs of polyglots mainly. So if you know Luca Lampariello, Lindy Botes, um, there is one Polish YouTuber, and also she has a nice blog, but I think she's been living for years in the UK. It's 5 minute language, I think. Let me check. 5 minutes language. Uh, 5 minute language. I think the same name has her blog. And the last question is from Valerie. What was the first job you ever had? My first job was my summer job when I was 16, and I was working in a bistro, like a not French bistro, but they were selling pastries, cookies, sweets, and coffee. So I was kind of in position of waitress, so I was serving clients, and that was cool because I had my own money and I could buy clothes or something. It was fine. I worked mostly during the weekend, and that was my first job at the age of 16, but it was not like official job. But I think my first real job was when I moved to Ireland, and I was hired to work in a factory. We had this assembly line. We were sitting behind that, and we were checking quality check something on, you have this desktop computer, and there are these big boxes, or there were these big boxes that came with a screen. So we had them on the assembly line, and we were checking whether there is any scratch on that, and that was my job. And I was I think 21. Okay guys, that's it, and thank you very much for your attention, and talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.